Heyo, Cherry here, and welcome back to my channel. At the beginning of November, I drew this image, and I challenged myself to draw every single day, and at the end of the month, redraw that image. And we're here. It's December 1st, and I did it. I drew every single day of November. It worked out. I don't have a full itemized list of everything I drew last month, but you're gonna have to take my word on it. I drew every single day, and I just want to talk about my experience with that, what I learned, or more accurately what I didn't learn, and yeah, just talk about how the month went. I will be entirely honest, I did not expect to actually finish the challenge. I've failed every single other monthly challenge I've ever tried. I've failed every Inktober and Drawtober and Mermay and what have you I've ever tried to do. So actually finishing one of these challenges was great, honestly. And I think the reason I actually managed to finish it was the goal I had at the end of it. For all of those other things, the challenge is very much to focus on something specific. And I always felt like I had to do nice polished images at the end of it. I felt like I had to draw an image, do a piece of art every single day. But for this little 30-day challenge I did for myself, I gave myself a lot more flexibility and a lot more grace. I went as long as the pen touches the page or my drawing tablet, then it counts. If something gets drawn, even if it's like a 5-minute doodle, it counts. I drew that day because all I wanted to do was build like an art habit and see if I could just get the drive to draw every day. And I did that perfectly successfully. Even while recording this audio, I'm feeling like I need to sit down and draw while I'm waiting for like this video to render. So I still feel that drive to draw even though the challenge is done. I think that makes this challenge wildly successful. So what actually happened over the month of November? My expectations going in were based on my drawing habits prior. I didn't draw a lot. I didn't draw regularly at all. There would be some months where I didn't pick up the pen, period. So I just did not expect to be able to draw too much. I thought on my days off, I'd do like a big speed paint for YouTube, and then the rest of the days, I'd just be doing like gesture drawings and art studies, anatomy studies, that sort of thing. And I did do some of those things, and I did date those things. I did date the 3 days I did gesture drawing, and I put dates on the, I think it was like 4 or 5 days I did hand studies. But like after the first week, I realized I could just draw whatever I wanted to. I realized I could just draw whatever I wanted to. And so I did. I ended up just drawing like random stuff. The Discord server was doing a silly little impromptu pirate thing. Yeah, I'll draw myself as a pirate in both of the rival sailboat things. If I wanted to draw a new OC, I could do that. If I wanted to redesign an old OC, I can do that, and I can do a YouTube video on that. I could do whatever I wanted. And so for pretty much the rest of the month, I just drew whatever I wanted. It was like suddenly I had this like well of ideas that I knew I had like lots of inspiration from, but I just couldn't draw any out of it. It's like when I sat down and actually made space for me to be able to draw, that well of inspiration came to life. And it was fun, but it does mean I did not improve very much in my art at all. And thus comes to day 30, the speed paint that I've had in the background this entire time, redrawing the image from the 1st of November. Now, I'm not sure you've noticed yet, but the design of the character has changed a little bit. I did redesign her. There's a whole video about it. You should go watch it if you want to. I will admit that when I drew this, I was on the best headspace to draw. I did have a headache, and also the new Splatoon season, the chill season, dropped literally while I was drawing this image. So I was a little bit incentivized to rush through this. And maybe I shouldn't have, but I did have fun drawing it, and I think it turned out alright. Some of the stuff I like a little bit better from the original image. I definitely think I pushed the pose a little bit further, and the hands are probably a little bit nicer. The face, some of the things in this image aren't great, though. I have a bad habit of drawing faces a little bit too small, and I think I wildly overcorrected that, and it's way too big in this image. The head itself is just I want to try to draw bigger heads with my art, and I'm still trying to figure out the correct proportions there. So, you know, it just is what it is. I do like the colors for this one a lot better than the colors for the first image. It's just a mixed bag. It's like on different days I'll be better at different things than other things. I didn't have much of a chance to steadily study art, so I didn't have much of a chance to steadily improve at art this month. But I did manage to get a habit of drawing art, so I say that I did achieve something for these past 30 days. For the next challenge, I think I'm gonna see if I can draw every single day for the next 100 days, which will be up to, I think I wrote it down, which will be up to February 8th. So if you wanna stick around for that journey, see what sort of thing I make in that time, how much I improve, and how much I'm actually able to study versus drawing whatever I feel like, subscribe, ring the bell. I have socials. I post like other things that I draw that I don't post to YouTube on my art Tumblr, and I post a lot of memes on my normal Tumblr if you want to see that stuff. Right now I have a Twitter, but I don't use it because I hate certain individuals on it. And I also have commissions open if you happen to want like a little drawing of your OC. I've got info for that on my Tumblr. If you want a little bit of my art, you can get it for money. But until February rolls around, and also next Friday, I've been Cherry, and I'll see you next time.